All right, welcome back, everyone. I hope you got your drinks. I hope you are ready for some more racing action. So I hope everyone is interested in this, because this is one of the... This might actually be I think this is the youngest category that we will have today, because we just recently added the category extensions board for both Little Nightmares 1 and Little Nightmares 2 combined, and went into the realm of meme categories a little bit. So one of the first ideas that we came up with was this gem, which is beating the game without using the sprint button. Yeah, it's just basically as simple as it might sound. You just never sprint. But there is some little finicky things about that. You just heard that several races were a bit anxious for the lady, so the lady's quarters, so the last chapter in the game. And you will see why that is in this specific race. We have on here two runners that we just saw doing the energy run, which are Dofu, welcome back, and Panda, welcome back as well.
Hello.
And then we have Jiki42 on here as well. She's actually a long-time runner of the game, and she will not be joining us in voice chat, but we have Rodney here now running and not only commentating. So,
yay!
Good luck to all the runners, and I think you're all ready to go.
Yeah, so, I'm ready.
All right, I see reset from checkpoint on all the... except Panda. Just give Panda a second. Right, I see that, and that. All right. Good. So we will start not sprinting.
It's a speed walk.
It's a speed walk, kind of. Yeah,
it's
a speed
walk. Pretty much. Yeah,
we're not running.
It's not a speed run anymore. It's a speed walk now. So
we're walking here.
We're speed walking in 3, 2, 1, and go.
I'll try not to press sprint.
Just unbind.
That's a lot harder to do.
Just unbind the button.
Oh, we already started.
Good luck to all the runners. And you will now see Little Nightmares be beaten without using sprint once. I'll be a little bit dependent on your guys' help here, because I have limited knowledge to say about. I just know what I see in verifying runs, but so what are the ins and outs of how to beat this game without sprinting? What's the...
So for most of the run, it stays basically the same. There are some skips that we can't do, obviously, because we are not fast enough, but we might talk about that when we get to these points.
Mm-hmm.
But the first thing we can't do without sprinting will come up pretty close, pretty soon, and that's the chair skip.
Wait, chair skip?
We can't do it.
Oh, can't or can?
Yeah, we can't do it.
Can't, gotcha, okay. But to say, it's like, you can, that's cool.
I tried, but nope.
I guess another thing with this is that everything looks like it's coming at you like really fast, but and what I mean by that, it's like you're walking this entire way through, okay? And so like, what's the janitor's name? Roger.
Mm-hmm.
He looked like he would be coming at you like the speed of light, whatever. But like for the most part, you can outrun almost all of the, I guess, like hostile entities in this game and stuff by simply just spamming your jump button.
So that's using 0 hops. I think you can still
No, not exactly.
like a,
No,
You can't do 0
Can't.
hops
yeah, because that's
without
sprinting. But
sprinting.
I think the speed chart is like walking. Is walk jumping actually faster than sprinting?
Oh god damn it, I died.
Right.
I think yes.
I think it's walking, sprinting, walk jump, and then sprint jump for the highest speed. But then we have 0 hops for reaching the speed cap. If I'm not mistaken, I might be wrong here.
Just got eaten by the leeches.
Rip.
Alright, here comes something up a little bit interesting. It's kind of weird. So obviously, like in any normal run and stuff, you would just kind of stop halfway. But we're actually gonna let it go early, and just make a mad dash or mad walk all the way to the other side, just like that. And it's actually kind of spooky because, well, if obviously you don't make it, you kind of get smushed. Well, that's that part done. Actually, for the longest, that took me a little bit to like figure out how to do that. It's like, oh, for a brief moment, I thought that part was impossible.
Yeah, when I started trying to practice for this run, this was the first part that I got stuck already.
Yeah.
I was like, hey, we can't lose it at the start, right? Gotta find something.
And for the fact that I think Jiki tried sprintless last night for the first time, she's out in front comfortably.
Yes.
Comfortably out in front
Really?
right now, yeah.
Hey, like I said, a natural.
I mean, she clearly knows what she's doing. She's
Definitely.
played a lot of Little Nightmares.
Definitely.
Part of the
Well, fun fact, I'm ahead of my PB as well. Right now, even if I
Same,
die.
actually.
I shouldn't have.
Same.
I shouldn't have.
I'm ahead of my
jinxed
PB.
it. I shouldn't have jinxed it. Jiki just died to her first Medusas.
Oof.
That's the commentator's curse. I take that on me. But yeah. So this is a little mechanic that we did not get to see in NMG because it was ruled out. This is zipping. Basically, what it does is you try to grab an object. I think the moment you you're sneaking and grabbing the object, and that just gives you insane momentum and propels you forward for some physics reason.
Yeah,
Wait,
you
you can do
basically,
zip?
you
At the
basically,
first Medusa?
yeah, you can zip without sprinting, obviously.
Oh, really?
Yep.
The
wowzers.
reason that works is that you put up an object at a higher ground than normal, and the game tries to boost you to it,
Okay.
pretty much.
So just some weird stuff happening. So yeah, also, since this is not NMG, we will now see hunger skips for the first time. So we are slowly getting into more and more skips as the evening progresses, because after this there is the Any Percent Race. So everything goes. You'll see a lot of fun stuff and also a lot of very hated stuff by a lot of runners. And but we'll get to it when that is time for that. Now we'll see hunger skips everywhere, and we will see that tripping that I talked about earlier. And because I said that Jiki was out in front a little while ago, she's now not. She's now a little bit behind, actually. That's totally my fault.
Well,
for jinxing it. As I said, she tried to run this category first time yesterday, or like basically today.
one jump that's coming up is actually one of the most annoying jumps in this category, and this is the jump on this cage. because when you don't sprint, this game will stop you at the edge of something and you just get like a super weird jump. And if you jump not correctly, you just fall down and die. Like, I did some practice before we started the race and I died like 10 times here before I got to jump once.
Yeah, that's how it works, right? That's why you do practice.
Yeah, kinda.
That's why you do practice, to fail everything and then do everything correctly in the race.
But I got the sausage skip first try.
Oh, so then you won't get it in this
Ah,
race.
Sadness.
I'm not gonna get it now, though, I guess.
Yeah, that's how it works, right?
Yeah.
Alright, so next little thing that we haven't really talked about. I think we mentioned it earlier. I'm not sure if it actually is used in Sprintless. We'll see.
If you mean the risky pulley skip, you can't do it in
Nine-
Sprintless.
Just pulley in general.
Yeah, you can.
Alright, so yeah. What we'll see with Rodney here is a different version of doing this area of the game. So basically, normally you would have to backtrack and go through the room that is then filled with leeches. But if you do it correctly, like Rodney just did, you can use the geometry of the back of the room to cancel your fall damage. Because for some reason, if you hack the wall and hit a certain piece of geometry at the back there, you don't get fall damage. Basically, how fall damage works in Little Nightmares is there is like 3 different like stages of it, you could say. So the first one, or like 4 probably. Like the first one is you don't get any, you just can continue moving, continue jumping, everything. Then the second one is a little bit of like you fall down, but not fully, and you have to do a little bit of a get up animation. You lose pretty much all of your speed and can't move for a very tiny moment. And then the next one is a hard fall, where 6 fully falls down, and to get up from that, 6 has to fully get up, so that takes a little bit more time. And then the last stage is just straight up dying. And normally that height would kill you, but because of that weird geometry, you survive that jump. The next slightly tricky part is this, if I'm not mistaken, Rodney.
Guys, trust me, if anyone is going to practice for the Sprintless category, you will hate this jump. Because the fun fact, you get like slowed a lot. And I already died like twice at this jump. That I'm gonna die again to the light.
What jump? Oh, okay, that's where you are. Never mind.
The jump over the bridge.
Yeah,
I'm
gotcha.
sorry.
Yeah, I hate that.
That's like I have like no setup for this jump. It worked out in my practice first try, but yeah, it's a race situation.
Sucks. That's all I can say. Oh.
Maybe this time. Come on. Yeah, thank God. This is like the most annoying thing in this category.
There we go. Woo.
Alright.
Well, since I can't see the stream, Julian, how far are we apart right now?
So both Jiki and Panda are now entering the lair, and Dofu is at the elevator. So Dofu is a little bit in front, and then you and then Jiki and Panda are basically head to head, basically same place right now.
I guess everything is still completely open.
I mean, with this category, everything is completely open until we finish the
Until
run.
the end.
Because
Until
basically
the end.
we always have ladies' quarters. So yeah, a lot of potential.
Oh man.
I mean that keeps it interesting, right? Keeps it spicy. Leaves us all options right until the end. So yeah, I talked about the introduction of category extensions a little while ago. If you might have looked closer at the schedule, there is one more category extension run coming up later today. That one being a really interesting one, because it's a first-person run, but that's about as much as I can give you right now, because I want you to watch that. But for that you will have to stay on for a bit, because before that there will be any percent, and then we'll go into first person. Which is
I can't wait for
really,
it. It
really
seems really
interesting
interesting.
thing, because
Yeah.
seeing this game in first person, when you are normally used to seeing it from this perspective, from this kind of 2.5D perspective, it changes your view of the game a little bit. So I'm really looking forward to that. So now, I'm just gonna take Cheeky as an example here.
Excuse me.
I hope she can get that. So that is the tripping animation that we do to skip the hunger animation. Nice
I
one.
missed
2 out of
like 2 of them.
3. And 3 out of 3. Oh, that looks good. Yep, 3 out of 3 for Cheeky. Good job. Nice one. If you see that correctly, Panda also got all of them.
That last one's very fun.
Yeah, the last one is a bit strange, because like we have fixed points in geometry of the world for these, so most of them are at like lines on the floor or something. And there's just like a few that are not on straight lines, but like in between lines or something like that, and that's can really like mess with your perception of where you need to stumble to skip the animation. But it's still possible, very well. You just need to like know where the trigger is and then stumble into it. Alright, anything special that we need to look out for coming up, Rodney? Or anyone else?
We just have like the fast way to get past Roger.
Mm-hmm.
But that's still the same for that category, you just jump all the way.
Yeah.
I thought it's safer to just go over the cage, but in my practice today I just jumped through the room and it still worked.
Yeah.
Let's just hope it happens again.
Oh, good luck with that.
Did Cheeky miss up the jail again? Asked by chat. I think I probably jinxed something, so I take responsibility for that.
And even if you mess up one jump or don't chain it correctly, you can still get it. It seems like. So just jump through here.
And then you can also see Roger just running through pipes instead of like for those who Roger just ran through the pipes instead of going over them. Little hacker. Alright. Anything interesting about Showroom? Not really, because you can't really sprint
Not
here
really.
anyway. But
Yeah, you can still get the slides when you hit the ground. It's basically all the same. I mean, this jump slide will get pretty interesting in the last chapter of this game, because you need it in a specific chase.
mm-hmm. In a specific
Let's
chase
keep
we,
it-
we
let's-
saw earlier. So jump sliding. Basically, what you do
Yeah.
is you jump, and the moment you hit the ground, you input duck or like crouching
Crouch.
input, and that will make you slide for a bit, which can give you, which is always at a set speed. I think you can't really change the speed of it, and so you get a little bit of a distance boost by that, which can be useful in certain situations, as we will probably see later in this run.
One fact is that you can actually practice this pretty easy. You just can jump and do the jump slide, sorry.
Over
Like
and
basically
over
everywhere.
and over again.
Yeah.
Just do it a million times and then you got it. I was just self-doubting
Yeah.
myself if I really put
Basically.
two different games, because two different FOVs, because Cheeky and Rodney were pretty much the same at the same point, but all good.
Come on, climb.
So there we see the weird physics interaction with the monkey again, just making that block fly away.
Oh god, this
And,
is gonna be close. Never mind. Roger's blind.
Yeah, pretty much. He also has a lot of stuff in front of his face, so
He's the Lee Sin of Little Nightmares.
kind of.
Are we the little nightmare?
Probably. Who knows?
Sprintless Nightmares 1.
Block indeed, go Yeet. Welcome Z. Hope the runs have been going well. It was good, yeah. Pretty close energy race that we had, and now on to sprintless with the troop here. Looking really close, and sprintless is sprintless, so that can like anything can happen later on, because of certain things that we will not speak about earlier.
Yeah, well, since nobody really did some route testing or anything like that in this run, everyone
Yep.
is just doing like what they feel best for them.
Yeah, because
Like
it's basically a very
just-
new category, and only a few people
Yeah,
have run it.
just
so.
today I did something like I messed it up. Yeah, you can jump over his front shoulder. Probably, I messed it up. I got it today in practice, but
I-
you
I-
can do the fast strat here as well.
I remember like a certain runner was also doing that in
Like not
in the race
jumping
that we do.
against them, like those who did.
no, but the jump up on the other shoulder,
Oh,
or like
I mean, those who just tried to mount him.
Kappa.
oh,
All right.
dang.
I mean, seriously, the janitor was like, well, no one touched me like that in a long time.
All right. Which path did we take now?
no.
All right, kids. Let's
Oh.
keep it family friendly here.
My ears.
Let's talk about something else. So, Rodney, I see
I-
your splits are ahead of PB actually. Let's talk about that for a
I
second.
deserved the death for the pun, I guess.
I just wanted to jinx you. That's why I talked about your PB or whatever.
I got it.
Nice. Very good.
I actually am running against my first run splits, so
Ah,
I'm not ahead of PB.
All right. Good. I was
I was
thinking
wondering-
like, how are you 251 in front? But all right, that makes sense. Right. So I think actually with some mistakes here and there, Tofu is now in front because this run is all about doing the least amount of mistakes possible. And also trying to limit it to those mistakes that don't cost you too much time. Whoa!
What was that?
What was Tofu? Excuse me?
What is happening?
What just happened?
His hand, the janitor's hand touched him, but instead of grabbing him, the janitor actually pushed him forwards. What the heck?
What?
Oh no, don't
I've
show this
never
to
seen
Simon.
I have never
Never
seen that.
saw it
I think Simon is watching. I don't think we can hide
He
it.
will now finally find the lair clip or something like that.
Did he also get invul? Did you? Tofu? I didn't see. Did you get invulnerability at Roger fight? I'm not sure. I couldn't see it correctly. I was too startled about the other thing. We'll have to rewatch in the VODs, I guess.
I'm actually curious as well, yeah. That
I
never happened to me.
I hope I have VOD saving on, but I think I do. I think we're fine. There's also a kind of a meme in the community going around that about the first hook in the kitchen. So for some reason, all hooks on this line have collision except the first one. So basically, you can grab all hooks, but you can't grab the first one. For some reason, the devs didn't think about adding collision to that one, so you're just not able to grab it for whatever reason. But on sprint side, definitely go for the grab as late as possible. Yeah, second set of hungers for Tofu. Others coming up, loading into a new chapter.
Yeah, I think Simon just said what I did in my run. You can still trigger the invulnerability. Sorry for my bad English.
No problem.
If you just do the grab bait later in the room.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I mean, we're old. We gotta take it slow.
No running.
How old can a 10 or 9-year-old little girl can be?
Not so hasty.
Patience. Patience is key.
You can whisper it to me.
Going to speedrun slow.
Speed walk, please.
Speed walk, get it right?
Yeah, sorry, I messed that up. I'm new to this. Come on.
Oh.
I already missed like 80% of the hungers.
I messed up my first hunger.
Rip. Yeah, Tofu is really keeping the pace here.
I lost so much time in prison. To
Same.
that stupid bridge.
Same.
Yeah, there's no way you can do kitchen clip in sprintless. I mean, that's a good thing for me.
But with the trade-off, we get the lady.
Alright. That looks so weird. I'm just gonna post the link of the clip. It looks really weird. I've not seen that happen before.
Can't
I
wait
mean,
to see it.
I had it happen once that after the shoes drop, you normally never get noticed by Roger, but I once got and he didn't grab me. I went into the next room and he just grabbed me through the wall.
Rip.
Sounds like a skill issue.
Definitely.
What I'm about to say sounds really random, but if you look at the top of Six's head, her little cap, that little black dot, it looks like an eye to me, right? So I see it like a little yellow whale or something. Like
What?
just like yeah,
Like what?
there's yeah, I don't know why, I just do. So like when when the camera gets really close up to her, right, and you just see the black dot, I just view it as an eye for some reason. I don't know why, I just do. And so so every time I see her head, I just think of like a whale, like a little baby whale.
Very tiny.
Yeah, very, very tiny whale.
Man,
Oh,
I really gotta chase down
That's
those.
interesting. Oh wow. Okay.
All right. I was looking at the clip. I'm back. Full attention to you guys.
Alrighty.
All
Let's
right,
get some
so-
good meats this time.
Yeah. Jiki on meats, Rodney on meats, Panda close to it, and Dofu already done. Looking good. Looking good.
Yeah. Obviously, I get the second run and not the first run. I hope this will do it.
I think Jiki got them pretty much perfectly. So, good job. Dofu showing how interesting the chef's AI is.
Yeah, it's something, alright.
You can just stand in the corner and they will just ignore you.
I mean, it's pretty dark there.
Yeah, but Six is also wearing a yellow raincoat, so she's not the like best Tarn thing. Yeah, as you can't sprint, you have to take a different approach to fast key and basically do what we would do in a backup situation normally. But yeah, you just do it without sprinting here. So that's why you take a little bit of a longer path, but it's safer that way.
The skip is still pretty close.
Yeah, it's really, really
It's
close.
like he's
Being-
nearly getting you.
Yeah, it's really, really tight. And without sprinting, you can't do. At least I have never seen it. Garbage
You
pit
can't
skip,
do the garbage pit skip.
because you need more speed and more distance to actually get to the
Yeah.
to the door handle. At least we haven't found a way of doing it before, or yet. But what you can do, something a little bit interesting that we haven't seen yet because of NMG before.
Leave me alone.
And that
Yeah, like I
is-
said, this one is pretty close.
I think it's about as close as it can get because the doors actually push him out of the elevator.
Yeah, I mean just a tiny second later and you get grabbed.
Yeah, basically. So Jiki is taking the intended way, I might say, because the other way is really, really tight, as we just talked about. And you really have to be like, very, very, very precise with it, and it's really hard if you haven't really practiced it at all. So, Dofu just performed what we call hook warp, and we will see it for the other runners coming up again. So, basically what it is in kitchen normally the hooks go what you might say is the wrong way because they go away from the room that you want to progress in. But actually that helps us because, as you will see with Rodney now, you can grab the hook, and if you do it right, it will actually drag you out of bounds. And then there's a point back behind that wall where the hooks vanish and then teleport over to this location. And if you're hanging onto the hook, you will actually be teleported with the hook. And that makes that skip possible. You can see it once again for Panda. Everything unloads for a second and then you get teleported all the way over there, which will also then break...
I'm not gonna lie, that was really scary for me. I messed up on my hops at the very end there, and if I didn't make it any sooner, I would have gotten grabbed.
I think pretty much how it works is
all of that.
If you're grabbing the hook as the same moment as the chef tries to grab you, then you can't get grabbed. But I think if he grabs before or after, you will actually get grabbed. So that was pretty close.
I think that still depends pretty much on where you grab the hook. Like if you're too far at the chefs, you still can get grabbed.
Yeah, but only when you're either already hanging on the hook or not hanging, like not at all jumping or trying to grab it. If you're actually like not grabbed yet, but at the beginning of the grab animation, I think you're actually invulnerable. Because I think that was just what happened to Panda, where the chef tried to grab at the exact same moment that he grabbed the hook. And
that was spooky.
Yep, a little bit dodgy.
Hey, deja vu, we've been here before.
Kind of, right?
Yeah.
So
very familiar.
If you just looked at Panda's screen, you will see what not having post-processing on medium will do. You'll get blinded.
When we started running, we called this the blinding light.
Yeah, because...
And we died here so much.
Yeah, that's true. I really struggled.
I've lost so many good runs to this.
Yeah, I hated this part. I thought Jiki had it on, but she doesn't. She also has...
That's like jumping on these pipes. You can drop down so easily here.
Oh yeah, I died to that a lot when I started running.
And let's not also forget that sometimes Six will like just have a mind of her own and just wander off in the opposite direction where you want to go.
Oh, yeah, that's sometimes
and so
like weird.
Sometimes you just fall off.
Yeah. I think all of the runners right now are using controller for most parts, but if you actually... The thing is with controller that depending on the camera rotation, because as I said earlier, it's not 2D and it's not 3D, so it's kind of 2.5D. So the camera will rotate left and right, and that rotation will actually change the input direction of the stick that you need to do to go straight. But if you're on keyboard, if you keep pressing like A or D, you will always go in a straight line. So that's why some things where you need to go straight are a lot easier to do on keyboard. And that's why some runners actually change between controller and keyboard if they are running on PC. I think that only applies to...
I'm actually doing that right now.
Does it only apply to LN2? Really? Wait, am I confused?
Oh,
wait, that is
God,
a
Oh.
LN2 exclusive thing, right? Oh, that might be. I might be mixing this up with LN2 though. Still going in straight lines is easier on keyboard.
It's way easier on keyboard, yes.
I mean, if you don't have like, I think old, like Nintendo controllers have like these kinks that you can lock your stick into to go straight, but like Xbox 360 or PS4 controllers don't have these. So
Oh,
going
God damn
straight
it.
is like, it's like really hard. The notches, yeah. I think it's like old like N64 controllers have that. I'm not sure about others.
Oh, come on.
Barney sounds like he's having a fun time.
Yeah, sausage is good.
Alright, yeah, sausage is good.
Fun with that.
Want to talk about it a bit? Anyone? Explain what happens, how it works.
It's the run killer.
It's the run killer, okay.
So essentially what you want to do, all right, is that the best way to do it is just walk up to it and then just let your body hit against it. And then just hope for the best. And for
Okay.
some reason, that causes the sausage to go really crazy, and it will like launch you forward
Yeah, so basically
up to. I'm about to get to there.
You hit the
Yeah,
sausage
you
with
get
your
like roughly
body.
around here.
Yeah, you hit the sausage with your body, and that will give the sausage an initial momentum, and then you grab onto it, and then you grabbing onto it will actually you grabbing the sausage will actually give you even more momentum, and then you can just jump up to the table instead of going all the way around.
I think I pretty much lost the race on this.
I mean, there's still lady chase, right? So
Let's not forget about the lady, the
Let's
most important part of the run. Oh, here's something interesting. The not hunger. What is this? Fat guy skip. You're basically gonna do a combination of the safer strat, and then the newer strat like that. And
Oh,
that's
damn
about
it.
it. Yep.
Rip.
Yeah, or you just died.
Or that too. Sometimes the fat guy just will go after you, no matter what, and that's sad.
Or his elbow will just squish you.
Yeah, that too. That's fun.
Alright. The chase. There's also a chase in this chapter, but if you spam jump throughout the whole section, you'll actually do just fine. I think we also talked about and basically set up a category for Little Nightmares 2 Sprintless, which is a little bit different because there are some chases in that game that are, I'm not sure, Sai, are they possible without sprinting, or is it just a little bit like Doctor Chase? Is that possible without sprinting? I think it is, but really really close as well.
That sounds scary and insane.
Yeah, it kind of is. Yeah, I think there's like only like one attempt or something at LN2 Sprintless yet, so still some space for other runners to go there. It's tough, but it's possible. Yeah, I think some chases, like I think there are more chases than in LN1, so it will be a lot more unnerving to do that without sprinting. It just goes against your instinct, but you have to just defeat your instinct. So Tofu is actually in the ladies' quarters already, and Jiki is following close behind that. But we all know that there's still one obstacle remaining, right? So
Yeah, I'm so nervous.
Good luck. Good luck. That's all I can say.
I hope you get stuck there forever, guys.
Oh, don't be so mean, Rodney. Come on now.
I'm
Yeah, guys, get stuck
friendly.
there.
All right. So Jiki is doing a little sneaky thing that works on stairs, because stairs are not basically like stairs if you look at their geometry, but they're actually slopes. So if you jump up a slope, you will actually land further up, and then you can just keep spamming jump to go up a little bit faster. But it's just a tiny bit. Alright, good luck, Dofu. Lady Chase, the first.
Yeah, good luck.
First
Goku.
try. You got this.
Yeah, you can mention that you can still get this, even if you
Ooh.
don't get the side. You can still get it.
That was so close.
It's so scary.
Bonk the head.
Yeah, you just need to bonk against the bookshelf and just pray for her to not get you.
She got him, sadly.
Just 10 more times and I can catch up.
Yes, please. We're almost there.
Oh.
Got it.
Got it. Tofu's through.
He got it?
Yep, Tofu's through. Second try.
Oh.
Good job, Tofu. GG's.
Ooh.
There you go. He solidified his first.
I'm coming, guys.
No
I
pressure.
didn't say it like that.
Alright. Jiki, first try. Come on, get it.
The closer I get to it, the more nervous I am.
Ah. That was
So
close.
inevitable.
That
Just
was
knowing
close.
it's coming up.
Has anyone got it at this point?
Yeah, Tofu's through.
God damn it. I mean, good job. Sorry.
GG's.
Jiki gone for the second try. Super slide win. Ah, close.
I mean, I think Super Slide could get a pretty valid thing for this category.
If you can do it consistently. I think Jiki was able to do it back when she got...
I'm not sure.
The-
I think the only one that did it pretty, like, consistently, if you can call it that, was Simon.
I know that Jiki did it for like when she grinded the level for IL world record.
But
yeah.
wasn't that before Super Slide got?
I think
Found.
she did
I'm
like
not
once or twice for that category, but I'm not sure. I think Super Slide in that space. I think Nico first found that, so I think it's actually quite old.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
he found the zip, but not the Super Slide.
Nice. Jiki through as well. GG's. From here on out, it's pretty much just finishing the run. So just the normal fight. We've heard it before. Manipulate the first two encounters and then just go for the set encounters for 3 to 4. You found it? Wait, Rodney, was that first try?
That was first try without the slide, yes.
And without a comment. Okay, cool. Yeah, just...
Yeah, I didn't want to interrupt you.
Yeah, no problem. It was... You did it first try, man. Good job, man.
I'm friendly most of the times.
I bonk a bookshelf. I think I got cursed, guys.
That is...
I'm taking one for the team. I'm taking one for the team, guys.
That is Tofu done, by the way, with 45:29. Without loads, that is.
Well, I think the world record is at 42 minutes.
Yeah, I found out. I actually found out that my most recent PB with this category, I found I'm off the world record by like 4 seconds.
Rip.
That's
Yep.
amazing.
So close, yet so far away.
I mean, in 4 seconds, you can get that, right?
Oh yeah, totally.
Dethrone Rodney.
I mean, I think my PB
Finally
is
did it.
really
Ah.
bad, actually.
Oof. This run is evil, but I enjoy it.
Keep it up, Panda.
I'm almost there.
Nice one.
I see the finish line.
Panda through as well. Nice.
Uh,
Everyone through the critical part. Cheeky is doing some
and
trolling.
you want to know the best thing about this, right? I make sure to practice this a lot, and I managed to get like several first tries back to back. I had to do that myself.
Yeah, it's like what you get in training, you don't get in races, and what you don't get in training, you normally
when
get in
it-
races. So
when it really matters. When it really matters.
and that is 47:48 for Cheeky. Real time. And 47:07.
47, 48.
Lucas. Yep. Real time with the
Yeah, I see.
and 48:30 in real time for Rodney. I can go around collecting. That is loadless for Tofu. Then we have Cheeky.
Man, I was pretty slow. Fuck.
I mean, we're all pretty slow. Come on, we're walking. Like, let's be honest now.
Was a speed walk. 47:17. And
I mean, we will have some more fun with any percent, I guess.
Don't worry, guys. I took one for the team. All your like bad luck just came right to me.
I gotta start playing good at some point. Come on.
yeah.
Yay, the finish line's here. Woo.
So we mentioned it briefly before. Next race is any percent. So stay around for the full show of all glitches that can be utilized in a run. Hopefully we'll get to see them all. But first of all, GG's to all runners of this nice race. Good job. You pushed through the pain, through the suffering, and you finished. That's always the most important thing for races. Get to finish.
Don't worry, Dosu. I took all your bad luck, all of it,
So that
every single one.
But guys, if you enjoyed that category, go and try it. This is so much fun, actually. Aside from one or two really bad jumps and one pretty annoying chase, but the rest is
as you
just
saw.
it's just if you're grinding any percent for like weeks and don't get a PB at all, just try this category.
it's a fun little.
It's amazing.
It's a fun little distraction.
Despite our our complaints, whatever, it is truly really fun, and it's definitely an interesting run.
Yeah, it's really like something out of the ordinary. So if you want a change of pace, you can go for sprint list. Right, GG's to all runners. Any last words before we head into break? I'll try it again. Maybe this time someone says something.
Thank you.
Thanks, Mark.
I was really nervous for this, but woo! I was panicking the other day.
No worries, you got it. You rocked it. Thanks for participating,
we did it.
everyone. We will be going into any percent after a short break. You can refill on everything you need, and then we will see you back right here with all the glitches and everything. So make sure to catch that to get a glimpse of what this game's speedrun looks like, really, and see you in a bit.